Ladies and gentlemen, the President and CEO of ASAE, John Graham.
Welcome to Dallas and welcome to ASAE 2012. Now before I start, I just have to give a big shout out for the Jones party last night. We had Philip Jones from the Bureau and we had Jerry Jones in Cowboys Stadium, and was that a great party or what? Fantastic, fantastic. Last year in St. Louis, we heard from you and your colleagues about the positive change your associations are creating in America and around the world. This year, we wanted to hear from the millions who are benefiting from that positive change. So we sent our production team on a journey of more than 6,000 miles to find stories on the video you just saw, on the first part of the journey, and on the second part of the journey on Tuesday, you'll see the rest of the stories. They drove those 6,000 miles. But you only have to walk a few steps to encounter examples of associations and the way they tap the power of millions. It's what we call the power of A. There is still much to be done to educate people about the value of associations and what they represent. And nowhere is that more true than in the arena of public policy. For example, we are still facing two federal actions that could severely impact our meetings and events. One is in the form of amendments passed in both the House and Senate in response to the GSA meeting scandal. The other is a draft rule from the administration's Office of Government Ethics. Both would drastically limit the ability of government employees to attend association conferences, trade shows, and other meetings. Now, these policies are well-intentioned. We can all support strengthened federal ethics and careful stewardship of taxpayer dollars. But we all know association meetings are not boondoggles, and they're rarely focused on lobbying. Instead, they are educational events where government officials and industry representatives have an indispensable opportunity to learn from each other. What we all know in this room is that from good dialogue comes good policymaking. And for this reason, government employees should be encouraged to attend appropriate association meetings, not barred from them. Now, the reason that these policies have not taken effect, in large part, is because of you. You responded to ASAE's action alerts. In fact, 2,100 different associations signed an open letter to Congress. 2,100, the largest response we've ever had. Many more put their names on a letter we delivered to the White House earlier this year. I congratulate you, and I thank all of you. Our efforts are paying off, and your help is important for us to make that happen. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. You know, eternal vigilance is the price of nonprofit status. It is becoming increasingly clear that legislators focused on tax reform are going to be looking hard at a sector that we proudly say employs millions and generates billions. Unless we continue to educate Congress and other policymakers, they may once again forget the tremendous work performed by the association and nonprofit community. Work that would otherwise be on the back of government and at the expense of taxpayers. They may once again fail to appreciate the power of A, the power of associations. Now, I hope you'll stop by the public policy booth in the hall and learn more about public policy initiatives and how APAC contributions do make a real difference on Capitol Hill. We're also conducting a straw poll for president like we do every 4 years. So please, stop by and vote. I know into the future we can count on your support into our advocacy efforts. So once again, thank you very, very, very much. Now, I recognize that information about public policy is just one small part of the flood of information that comes to you each day. As you well know, a lot of that information is coming from ASAE. And if you're like me and like most of the rest of the people in the world, more and more of that information is coming to you on a mobile device. You know, it's been an astonishing change. And so at ASAE, as an organization focused on your needs, our online strategy has become a mobile-first strategy. In the coming year, ASAE will release a mobile version of our main website and our major conference sites. An iPad app will allow you to customize your content, connect with your community, and find resources to advance your career. We're also reintroducing our flagship publication, Associations Now, as part of a new print plus digital magazine lineup. In print, Associations Now is getting an exciting new look. We're also creating an app version of the new Associations Now for iPads and launching a new Associations Now microsite, along with a daily email newsletter. That's right, daily. Every day, you will be able to have need-to-know headlines for associations delivered to you, along with content in the categories of leadership, technology, membership, money and business, and meetings. Each topic, each business day. For a sneak peek at the new Associations Now and an opportunity to contribute to ideas on an upcoming story, please stop by the Innovation Lounge and give us your views. Now, speaking of contributing, ASAE is continuing its tradition of engaging you, our attendees, in community connection projects, and we have 2 this year. This year, we've worked with the Dallas CVB to select the North Texas Food Bank as the local charity in need. I had the opportunity to visit that a couple of months ago, and it is really an extraordinary charity. Our goal this year is an aggressive one. We want to raise a total of $50,000 so we can help tens of thousands of kids in the Dallas community stay healthy and focused on learning. So let me share with you how I think we can achieve this goal. First, multiple activities throughout the conference have been planned, including pre- and post-tours on site, both yesterday and Tuesday at the Texas Food Bank, as well as proceeds raised through the donations you made when you registered for the tours and online contributions. Now, all of that so far has added up to $15,000. Now, you have to follow the math on this. In addition, the Dallas CVB is donating $15,000, and now we're up to $30,000. And they're doing that in lieu of an attendee amenity. And I think that's a great way to spend that money, by the way. And your very own ASAE Foundation is matching the Bureau's contribution of $15,000 with our own $15,000 check. So if you add that up, 15 times 3 equals 45. You can tell that we are $5,000 short. If each attendee sitting here in this room today gave just $1, we would reach our goal. If everyone drops $1 in the collection areas at the entrance of this hall, we can say we had 100% attendee participation, and we will reach, if not exceed, our goal. And I bet you there's a few of you out there that can even do a little bit better than $1. We will report back to you at Tuesday's closing session on the grand total we raised. And Tuesday afternoon, we're going out to the Texas Food Bank to present our check for $50,000 plus. Okay, also brand new this year is something we're going to continue to do at more of our events. It's called Trees for Attendees. I like it when you clap and you don't even know what you're clapping for. That's good. I like that. We are partnering with the American Forest to plant a tree for every 2012 annual meeting attendee. We will plant nearly 6,000 trees in Dallas. Once mature, these trees will absorb more than 50,000 pounds of air pollution per year and help make our events carbon neutral by removing 2,000 tons of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. They will also help provide cleaner air, drinking water, along with an enhanced wildlife habitat. We plan to continue this partnership, as I said, for future ASAE events. I think it's a great initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all the volunteers and staff of ASAE, we thank you for being here in Dallas. We are looking forward to just an outstanding event. And there is no better way to appreciate the power of A than to be a witness to what goes on in this room and throughout the events and sessions that are part of the ASAE 2012 experience. Thank you all very, very, very much.